While populations in the Omaha metro grow, rural areas in Iowa have lost people every decade since 1920.
Many towns are struggling to survive after losing schools, businesses, and their workforce. But in southwest Iowa, some are finding a rebirth. Reporter Megan Stewart shows us how in tonight's special report, Small Towns, Big Success.
It all ties in. Everything promotes everything else.
Taking a walk through the city of Walnut in southwest Iowa is like going back in time. In fact,
Antique City, that's what we are here.
much of the local economy is driven by antique shops like these.
I think everybody's excited about it. There's no question about it. How can you not be?
Antique shop owner Dave Bradley is talking about a new program to keep the tourists coming. More than a dozen shops on Main Street are getting their storefronts updated. Well, sort of.
Bring the facade, the whole front of the building back up to the way it was when the buildings were originally built in around 1920.
The street and sidewalk are also getting a facelift.
The Walnut example is a great example of identifying a niche that makes sense and then building on that niche.
The Iowa West Foundation is helping Walnut foot part of the bill. The organization spends around $1 million a year helping these towns fix infrastructure and boost economic stability.
Trying to keep our young people in our communities across the whole region is a critical component of what we're trying to do.
CEO Pete Tulipana says many towns have been successful in keeping businesses and bringing in new ones by promoting qualities unique to the city.
Play that niche to attract visitors and to create businesses that can survive.
This building here is getting renovated. It's pretty much done now for people to stay over, take a shower, get up and go on down the trail.
Malvern Mayor Mike Blackburn says his city caters to cyclists.
We don't want this just to be a pass-through.
By taking advantage of the Wabash Trace running through town. Restaurants, bed and breakfasts, and festivals play to the bikers who roll in.
Every dollar we bring in is a dollar we wouldn't have, so it has been successful.
Malvern has a population of around 1,200 people and has added about 100 new homes near the city in the past 5 years. Another 35 to 40 are planned around a newly annexed golf course. Walnut is a little smaller with about 775 people and comes with a smaller tax base as well.
And it's tough for small towns right now. It has been for many years.
In addition to the storefront and street updates, the city of Walnut also has to replace a $2 million well, and they're hoping to turn the shuttered school into a new community center. Mayor Gene Larson says he's hoping their big investments
Anybody home?
pay off and keep the city going for years to come.
We've got really good people that are forward thinking, trying to move forward.
Megan Stewart, KMTV Action 3 News.
That is great to see. The Walnut storefront and street improvement project will cost about $1 million, $700,000 of it coming from the Iowa West Foundation and other grants. The city will use sales tax money. Businesses are also kicking in funds. They hope to have most of it finished by the spring.